Every year I say to myself, Ash, just do a top 5, just do a top 10. Why relate the sneakers to the year? But here we are, back again with the top 20 sneakers of 2020. Let's get it. I don't want to waffle on too long because, as you can imagine, this video is going to be long as it is. I try and shorten it as much as possible. But 2020 has been a pretty crazy year, obviously because of the COVID, the pandemic and whatnot. I've bought so many shoes but actually worn so few because literally had nowhere to go. Had a baby recently as well. Shout out to my boy Kingsley. So I haven't really had much time to wear most of these shoes. A lot of them are still DS because nowhere to go. But I can still appreciate how they look and they're still fire to me. So let's get to the top 20 of 2020. In at number 20, one of the pairs that I missed out on back in the day, and now I finally got them. It is the Yeezy 350 V2 in a bread colorway. Not much to say about this. Plain black shoe, finally a Yeezy that's actually black, unlike the black static that's like a brown purple colorway. Glad to have it. A little bit different material to the original, but happy nonetheless. In at number 20. At number 19 on this list, blasphemy I know, but it is a Jordan 1 mid, and it is the Milan. I actually can't believe the shoe came out this year. It feels like so long ago that the shoe came out, but as mids go, probably one of the most fire ones that I've seen in a while. The colorway just bangs, the concept, who can be mad? In at number 18 is a pair of Dunks. As you know, it's been the year of the Dunks. So many have come out. Not an SB this time, just a regular Dunk. And it is this one right here, the Turtles colorway, the veneers. I think they're really fire. Of the 3 that came out in this sort of pack, I think the plums were the best, but I skipped on those. But got these ones, so not too mad at these. In at number 17 is a shoe that I was really looking forward to. I didn't think I was going to get it. I thought I'd missed the boat because the release didn't come out, but I did finally get it when they released it in the UK. And it is the Yeezy Quantums, the OG colorway. This shoe's crazy. I still am struggling. I don't know what I'm going to rock with it. I'm going to have to do an IG search and see what people are rocking, but I do love this shoe. It is gigantic, but still kind of fire. In at number 16 was one of those surprise pairs that I didn't see coming out, like that sort of OG color blocking on the Air Max 1. Can't go wrong. Boom. The Evergreens. Really love this colorway. The green is just a solid, lovely green. Really nice pair. Easy to rock. When it comes to next year and I can actually rock them out, these are going to get a lot of attention. In at number 15 is the other pair from that pack, and it is the Magmas. Kind of like the OGs, but instead of being red, it's this lovely orange. And for some reason, orange on sneakers just bangs in this pair. Super bangs. So in at number 15, the Magmas Air Max 1s. It's been actually quite a sick year for Air Max on the low. On the low, they've smashed it. At 14, one of the crazier silhouettes that came out. I've always been a fan of the Balenciaga Triple S, but never got myself a pair, mainly because they're super expensive. So these will have to do, and it is this lovely pair right here, the Sky Vaporwaffle in a white, red and blue colorway. Yeah, the shoe is a madness, but super fire, and it made it in all the way at number 14 for the top shoes of 2020. In at number 13 was a pair that I literally didn't really see much about until release date, and I was glad I actually picked up a pair, and it is, boom, another Dunk, the Lemon Wash. Crazy design in this pair. I've got a review up for this one if you haven't seen it. Very unique in every pair with the cut and sew of the pattern. Very cool shoe. Obviously a bit hard to wear because the colour's a bit mad, but I'll figure it out in 2021. In at number 12 is another pair of Sakai's. This time another pair of Vaporwaffles, and it is this pair right here. The green, yellow and black pair. So I'm calling it the Jamaica colorway. I'm not Jamaican, so I won't be calling it that. But yeah, very fire shoe. Again, as I said, I love the Balenciagas. It has that super double everything, chunky sole. Mad shoe. Love the colorway. The last pair that I picked up, I think, of 2020. But yeah, super fire. In at number 12. In at number 11 is a pair that I actually wasn't going to go for, but they were so easy to get. Ended up getting my girlfriend a pair because she likes the shoes in general. So I thought, why not do the whole matching couple thing? And it is the OG, the super OG, the Air Max 3, if you want to call it that color, in what they call the Radiant Red, but we know it as the Air Max 90 Infrared. Classic shoe, kind of had to do it. I think my mum actually had this pair back in the day, so nice to finally have a pair. And I must say, on feet they do look dope. I've not worn my pair out yet, but my girlfriend wore hers and they look super fire on feet, so yeah, shout out to these. Now we're coming to the top 10. Just bear in mind that I missed out on some high heat this year, which I will be going back for in 2021. So there's going to be some pairs that you might think you would see in a general video like this, but I missed out on some bangers, so they won't be in this list. But I still love my top 20 and the top 10, super fire. Anywho, another pair of Air Maxes, and it is, boom, the Air Max 1 Londons. From London, kind of had to pick these up. Colorway is very simple, grey, blue and white, which sums up London perfectly. For like the vast majority of the year, that is pretty much all you're seeing. I'm from London, as I said, must have. But yeah, in at number 10, love this pair. Again, not got much wear because this weather's been terrible and I've had nowhere to go. But 2021, please, let's get out there. In at number 9, another sleeper pair that I literally saw one picture of back in the day, back in the year, and then they were just suddenly out, and I picked them up, and it is, boom, the A6 Gel Light 3 times Comme des Garçons shirt. Did a review for this pair, really loved them, really crazy colorway, just somehow works. There's so much going on with this shoe. But I love A6, I love the Gel Light 3, and one of the better Gel Light 3s that came out this year. There was a few that I wanted that I missed out on. The Wotherspoons, the Kith Tokyo pack, the Kith palette, missed out on all of them. But I think this and the Meter was the only ones that I managed to cop. So they had to make it in the list, in at number 9. Number 8, one of those pairs again that I missed out on back in the day. Finally got them, happy to have them. Boom. Jordan 4 Black Cat. What can you say about this shoe? It's a Jordan 4, Jordan 4's bang. It's an all black shoe, all black shoes bang. And yeah, it's a classic. Very happy to get this. I slept it out initially because Jordan 4s are so expensive. I was like, I don't want to pay for this. But I was thinking, I wanted this back in the day. I didn't get a pair. Why not go for it now? So managed to get a pair. Really, really digging these pair. In at number 7, one of my, I think it's the last dunk that I picked up. I think very, very crazy pair. It's a collaboration with Concepts, if memory serves me correct. And it is the ToeDuncan. What can I say about this shoe? If you see the details up close, I don't even know if it's going to come out on the camera, but this material is absolutely nuts. Love the colour of the midsole and the sole. Very cool concept, no pun intended. Yeah, very fire shoe. Very happy to have these. One is on a sneaker raffle that I didn't see coming. It's one of those ones where you had to collect it in store during the pandemic. My girlfriend was pregnant, about to pop any day now, and I couldn't make it. Luckily they sent it down for me, so shout out to them, and very happy to have this pair. Super fire, in at 7. Literally just missing out on the top 5, in at number 6. I'm debating it. I'm looking right now which one I could swap it for. I'm not sure, but I'm going to keep it at 6. And it is, boom, the Air Jordan 3 Fragment. I know a lot of people were disappointed with this shoe. They thought, oh, it's a bit basic. They didn't do much with it. But when you think about the Jordan 1 Fragment, they didn't do a lot of that really either. It's a dope colorway, of course, but it's just a dope standard colorway with a stamp on it. Whereas this one is, again, a dope colorway with a stamp on it. So I don't know what's to hate about this shoe. Black and white, can't go wrong. Materials, A1. Very, very happy to have this pair. Like, very happy to have this pair. In at number 6, Frags, bang. Now we're getting to the top 5. Serious business now. In at number 5 is another pair of Air Max, and it is, boom, the Air Max Sneakers Day. Sneakers Day was a nightmare for most people. Not too bad for me, and this was one of the highlights of it for sure. This pair is super dope. Materials are crazy. Looks like a bespoke pair. I think I have a sneaker review for this up on my channel. I missed out on many sneaker reviews this year. Like a lot of these pairs that I'm going over now, I don't think I've even got reviews up for them just because of the baby and whatnot. Just had no time, but it is what it is. 2021, the channel's going to be on and popping with more fire content for sure. But yeah, really love this pair. It's just a banging colorway, unusual colorway. As I said, it has those bespoke vibes with the crazy arse materials. Super fire. In at number 5. In at number 4 is one of those love-hate pairs that a lot of people didn't really like, We didn't actually get this pair in the UK, so I had to hunt for it, like seriously hunt for it. Finally got my pair, and it is, boom, the Nike Rubber Dunk times Off-White in black and green strike. I think this pair is so fire. A lot of people hate it, like they don't like it at all, but I think it's super fire. The green is so striking, pun intended, and I just think it's dope. And as dunks go, probably the most comfortable dunk I own, I've ever worn, to be honest. They did a really good job on it. Shout out to Virgil for these. Really weird pair to a lot of people, but bang, super fire to me, in at number 4. Now we're getting to the end of the list, the top 3. A little bit of a tough debate between the 3, but I'm going to go with this as number 3. I had to check if it was actually this year that it came out, because it felt like so long ago. Like anything that came out before April feels like a million years ago. But it is, boom, the Travis Dunk. Wow. He really knocked these out of the park. I still say that this pink swoosh should have been on both sides, or at least on the lateral side, because it's the best part of the shoe, or the best striking part for me. But still, very, very, very fire shoe. One of the best dunks of the year for me, definitely. And yeah, in at number 3. So let's get to the top 2. So in at number 2, I wonder if any of my friends would guess what the top 2 is going to be. Shout out to Dean, shout out to Drips. You guys are probably the only 2 that have an idea what might be. And number 2, one of the most sought after shoes at one point during the year, and it is, boom, the Chunky Dunky. One of the craziest SB dunks that came out this year. I never thought the hype would be that mad. Like, there's been so many crazy pairs, but for some reason this one here, so many people like had nothing to do with sneakers. People that just about knew what a Yeezy was were asking me, Ash, where can I get these? Ash, we went to the raffle for these, you know. And I'm like, why do you know about this shoe? But Ben & Jerry's is maybe more popular than I thought. But yeah, in at number 2, Ben & Jerry's. So people at home, if you're racking your brain, what could be number 1? What hasn't he mentioned yet? Is it the Union 4s? Nope, didn't pick those up. Is it Off-White 4s? Nope, took an L on those as well. Is it the Ambush Dunks? Nope, took an L on that as well. Is it Dior's? Nope, took an L on that as well. Is it Strange Loves? Nope, took an L on that as well. It is, as I said earlier, I loved a shoe that's similar to it, and I finally have a shoe that's like it. That's crazy. I've actually got 2 others already in this list, but this colorway was the best. Bang. It is the Sacai Vaporwaffle in the black and white colorway. Yes, I actually went with the Sacai Waffle as my shoe of the year. I just love this shoe. It was one of those shoes that I saw, I just kept seeing this bit. I was thinking, what are you doing? What are you doing? What is this bit? But I felt the same about the original Sacai's, and then I learned to love that. So when I actually got this pair, I was thinking to myself, not too sure about it, but I literally opened the box and I was like, these are fire. Put them on feet, these are fire. Showed my girl and she was like, you know what? These are fire. So they're fire. My number 1 shoe of the year. I hope I don't regret it. I was just saying to my boy Dean the other day, I was watching back my 2019 and I think my 2018 top list as well, and I was like, what was I thinking on some of them? Like, I literally put, what shoe was it? I think it was the Para Jordan 1, Para Air Max 1s or something like that, over the Unions, which didn't age well. So who knows how this is going to age, but as of now, my favourite shoe of 2020. I think 2020 has been a pretty good year. If I'd gotten all the super heat, maybe I would have thought it would have been maybe a bit better, because I haven't actually seen most of these pairs in hand, just in pictures. Some of them are not as, I'm not that as excited as most people, but some are super fire. Hopefully 2021 is even better. I'm hoping to slow down on the pickups, because we can't be getting to like the high. I'm even going to say what number it is, but too high. But yeah, anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. That's my top 20 of 2020. More videos to come in 2021. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to all the subscribers. Shout out to getting me to 6K finally as well. Hope to reach 10K and beyond in the new year. But yeah, later all.